Hello water signs, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. This is a general reading for water signs. If it resonates with you, take what does, leave what doesn't. If it don't fit, don't force it, just relax and let it go. Water signs. My name's Serenity and this is a general reading, so it will not resonate with you all. So take what does, lose what doesn't, or pass it or share it with somebody who does need to hear it. Now, the bottom of the deck, you do have the Seven of Swords, and that's reversed, and the Two of Swords, which is reversed, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. There's somebody here who is no longer in denial regarding some deception that's coming out, or lies or betrayal. Somebody wants to confess something here, okay? Because when you're seeing the Seven of Swords, someone's acting in their own self-interest here, water signs. They're avoiding accountability or trying to get away with something. It doesn't always mean malicious or deception. Sometimes it's someone who's avoiding the truth here, or hiding discomfort, or trying to control a narrative here. But you can also point to self-deception as well here, water signs. Especially when it's paired with judgment. Okay? Sorry about this. Sorry about this, water signs. Yes, as I was saying, somebody here is trying to avoid some truth, okay? So they might be confessing or underneath some form of self-deception here. Somebody here may want a second chance because they're underneath judgment. Somebody could be judging you or you could be judging them, okay? But somebody wants a second chance. But this could be in a position where somebody could be saying they want a second chance, but they could be lying, okay? Because judgment exposes the motives, okay? Somebody could be fear of being seen clearly or fear of the consequences of their actions here, water signs. Because somebody has a desire to kind of rewrite the story before the truth emerges, okay? It seems like they're lying because the truth would require them to change here, water signs. Somebody needs to confess or involve. Oh, they're just not ready, okay? If they're not evolving, they're not ready, okay? Because judgment also suggests that you are already sensing the truth. Your intuition is ringing here that somebody's trying to get away with something, or somebody's not coming forth with the whole truth and nothing but the truth, okay? So somebody here could be under judgment, but it's showing here with this Ace of Swords here, okay, that the truth is sharp and simple and undeniable here. It cuts through the confusion. It's not emotional, it's factual, okay? Because for somebody here, it seems like you're wanting to be happy, but you're not happy, okay? Subconsciously you're not happy and you know it, okay? Because the truth should be positive, but at the same time, it seems like it's somebody here, the lie seems to be more damaging than the truth itself. But somebody doesn't seem to realize that the truth is not harmful to you, it's freeing you from a lie. But the truth is going to come out in full daylight, especially with the sun here, okay? Because somebody here is being very stubborn, okay? You could be dealing with a Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus that's not happy here when the truth comes out, okay? Because it seems like you've pulled it with both orientations in mind, okay? It's for you to stay grounded. Somebody might need to move slowly and deliberate, or somebody might need to stick to your routine and your values and your boundaries right now with somebody. But don't get pulled into the drama or emotional reactivity here, because somebody wants you to react, okay? You need to protect your energy by being consistent and steady right now. I don't know who needs to hear this message, but for somebody here, don't overinvest and don't take responsibility for someone else's mess right now, water signs. And don't try to fix or prove anything to anybody. Somebody needs to avoid stagnation or waiting for them to change, okay? Because somebody, I'm hearing, don't let the situation drain your time or resources, okay? Because it seems like somebody here is giving a lot of their time and resources to something that's not moving forward. If anything, somebody's procrastinating. Somebody here doesn't want to commit in a committed relationship, okay? This person's so stubborn that they're not moving forward at all, okay? This is the slowest night, but somebody's not happy. Some of you could get some clarity regarding a Virgo, Capricorn or Taurus, okay? They could be telling the truth that they're not happy in a situation. Someone is lying out of fear of being exposed or judged here. That's why they're lying here, water sign. The truth is simple, bright and ultimately beneficial to you. It seems like your job here, water sign, is to stay grounded, consistent and self-protective, not entangled in anybody's mess right now. Somebody's going to get clarity though, because it seems like your clarity or discernment. Somebody right now is going to get some clarity and truth regarding somebody's not happy in a situation. Somebody may not want to commit to a relationship, okay? Somebody could be definitely procrastinating or dragging their feet regarding this. So let's see. Let me get some clarification on this, because somebody could be under judgment or they want a second chance, okay? In the past, I could have got some clarity, and it could be regarding the intuition was telling them something here, okay? This could be somebody here that could even be doing mirror magic. Yeah, you got the sun again here, okay? You're going to get some clarity and truth. Could even be from a Leo, seeing Pisces, Scorpio, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. Yeah, somebody's moving on, because somebody's not happy here, water signs, okay? Your intuition's telling you here that you're going to be happy when you get some clarity and truth, and that you're not happy and it's time for you to move on to calmer waters, because somebody's being stubborn. And it could be a Queen of Wands here, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, okay? Yeah, stand your ground here with the Seven of Wands. Some of you might have to block somebody here, because somebody's been waiting a long time. 7-7, because things have been stagnant, okay? Some of you have been feeling trapped or going over things over and over in your mind, because somebody here could have been unfaithful, okay? And now you could end up having to block somebody here, because you're not allowing somebody who's betrayed you or deceived you anymore, okay? You decided, I'm not happy. Subconsciously, no, you're going to have to walk away from somebody here, because somebody's being very stubborn, and they could be quite jealous or controlling or very manipulative. So let's see what other message is coming out for water signs, Sun, Moon and Venus rising. Somebody here is using their intuition regarding, it could be a Scorpio. Yeah, somebody's got a twin flame here. It seems like they're your counterpart in growth, healing and divine purpose. That's why it feels so intense here between you both, okay? Because you could have been on the same plane, same wave with a twin flame, okay? But there could have been a breakup here, water signs. Whether it's official or emotional, a break has happened. What once held you together can no longer hold your growth right now, because somebody could have outgrown somebody, and somebody's getting some clarity and truth here, water signs. Yeah, somebody's got digital love, okay, in the past. But it seems like you could have been speaking to somebody online, but it seems like it was a romance that was going on, but the connection hasn't been, it's not being kind of rested in real life. You haven't had the real life experience, because anybody can pretend to be anybody online. Yeah, some of you have walked away because you're not happy. Subconsciously you blocked this person, okay? Yeah. It stings to be blocked, but try not to take it personally. Value those who value you and don't chase the ghosts, okay? Could be dealing with a Leo, Aquarius or Sagittarius, but somebody's being blocked here, okay? Some of you, it's a Virgo, Capricorn or Taurus, because somebody here is taking their power back. Yeah. Somebody's possessive. Possessiveness. Someone here is holding on too tightly and is starting to suffocate their connection right now. love shouldn't need to cage you to claim you right now here, water signs. Because there could be somebody, a fire sign, that's very possessive. Okay, you might have to block this person because for some of you right now, you could have got some clarity and truth. Okay, your intuition was telling you that there was a twin flame moment that somebody was sneaking away to. Okay, somebody's making the same mistake. Okay, it seems like same script, different cast here for somebody. And it was a false connection somebody had here, water signs. Okay, the bond may be karmic, it's temporary, or just meant to teach somebody something. Either way, it's not what it appears to be. Okay, it's the same script, different cast, somebody's. And you're miles apart. Even though you're physically apart, you're deeply emotionally entangled here. Long distance love is never easy, but it's not impossible. But for somebody here, somebody could be moving on, even though it's long distance. They're using their intuition right now. Let's see what other message is coming out here for water signs. Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. But someone's using their intuition regarding they're not happy and they're moving on. Okay, it's because somebody was dealing with a possessive fire sign. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Alright, let's see what other message here for water signs. Sun, Moon and Venus rising. Yeah, somebody here, well, introvert. It seems like privacy, separate online community. Somebody here, it could be talking to somebody online. Okay, this could be a twin flame that somebody's talking to, because the intuition's saying that they might want a second chance. But for somebody here who's under justice here, because it talks about equality, neutrality and logic. Somebody here wants things to be balanced out. Okay, equal give and take. But someone's going to get some clarity and truth regarding this, because somebody's going to get blocked. And subconsciously, you know this here. Somebody here is being very creative. Okay, somebody here is trying to get towards their goals, expectations. Okay, somebody has expectation here. Okay, or a purpose that they're going forward to. So they needed to block somebody here. Because for some of you, somebody's going to triumph. There's going to be success, victory, or some form of achievement when you move on, because you're not happy. Okay, you got profession. Somebody here could be very possessive here, who's got some form of possession. This speaks about expertise. Someone's got some talent here. But for some of you, it's a protest. Inadequacy. Somebody could be suing somebody, or somebody may want some form of attention here. And it's because somebody's being very possessive. Okay, somebody's multitasking. And somebody here is going to be standing their ground, because somebody is withdrawing here, water signs. Okay, they could either quit something, feel rejected, or they're awakening to a situation here. Somebody could even be chain smoking. Oh, come what's it? Yeah, somebody's chain smoking. Okay, because some secret is coming out. Your intuition is trying to move on to calm the waters and take your power back. Let's see what lies beneath all this here for water signs, Sun, Moon and Venus rising. Somebody's being kicked to the curb here, because somebody's now in their feelings here. Okay, somebody's got kicked to the curb because the intuition was telling you that something wasn't right. Okay, somebody could be underneath judgment. Yeah, they know they're fucked up here. Okay, water signs. Some of you it could have been a Scorpio, some of you it was a Pisces. But in the past, somebody was running away, because things weren't equal give and take, and somebody's going to get some clarity and truth regarding this, because somebody's not happy. Okay, and deciding to move on. Somebody could be getting some success or recognition when they move on. Okay, but it's also letting you know that somebody could have blocked somebody because somebody's being caught. Okay, you could be finding evidence here, water sign, of someone getting caught or cheating. Alright, but this Queen of Wands here could be moving on. Okay, because it's been total drama, so someone's taking some kind of action here, water signs. at the bottom, somebody could have been visiting a sex shop or working a sex shop, or something's been revealed, and it could be that police are getting involved here, because somebody could have found some red lipstick stains. Someone's getting played. Manipulation, lies, and control taking place. Somebody is dealing with a control freak here, and somebody's going to be subconsciously, you know, you need to move on here, okay? Someone's trying to manipulate you or control you right now here, water signs. And even though they know they're fucked up, okay, your intuition's telling you here that something here, somebody's under judgment. Yeah, you got mechanical. Someone's going through the motions. Somebody's checked out this routine. Because in the past, you was dealing with a joker. It was all just a game to them. It was insincere and just having fun here. And that's why someone's got caught, okay? Subconsciously, somebody was cheating. It was being two-faced. Someone was playing with your emotions and is insincere here. They're not who you think they are here, water signs. Because the total drama is that somebody's trying to escape. Love is an emotional escape for you, so be sure you are getting involved for the right reasons here, water sign, especially if you're dealing with a fire sign, okay? Because somebody's being very possessive here, okay? But they don't want to commit to a proper relationship, okay? This is somebody who's hearty-totty, champagne taste, bare budget, arrogant and very pretentious. Somebody could be doing mirror magic, but somebody reflects your own issues here. Water signs, like attracts like, but somebody's got some bottled up emotions here, many unexpressed emotions. Somebody's like a time bomb, but they're holding back. Could be dealing with a fire sign, like I said, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, but somebody's holding on to their emotions right now. Let's see what other message is coming out for water sign, because subconsciously, you know, this person's two-faced, okay, very stubborn. Okay, refusing to move forward, somebody is. Yeah, confused as hell, no clarity, no label. Somebody's emotional chaos here, okay? If it's not you, then it's somebody in your energy that's behaving this way here, water signs, because in the past somebody only came when it was convenient. Somebody was used for attention, emotional utility. There was no depth in this joker here who was just having fun. Could have been dealing with a Leo. But for some of you, you're moving on from somebody who's been two-faced, okay? Because it was playing with your emotions and it was insincere. Somebody feels used, then discarded here. Somebody feels like somebody's throwing them away, devalued. There's been some emotional trash here, okay, that you're moving on away from here, water signs, because love is emotional escape for you. So you need to be sure you're getting involved for the right reasons, because somebody's being very stubborn. It seems you're my drug. Somebody's craving you. Somebody has highs and crashes, emotional addictions here. Somebody who's very possessive here, okay, could even be on drugs, or they see you as their drug. They're addicted to you. But the cycle repeats here, water sign. It's the same drama, different day. Somebody is stuck in a loop, okay? They keep repeating the same pattern, expecting a different result, okay? Even if you part for a bit and you come back, they're still coming back with the same attitude, same way, okay? Or somebody keeps picking the same kind of people, same script, different cast, but they're mirroring back to you who you are right now, water signs. If you don't like what you're seeing, the only person you can change is yourself. So when you change yourself, then your situation will change too. That's for somebody. What other message here for water signs, sun, moon and Venus rising? Somebody's very childish here, immature. Could be some verbal conflict going on, or somebody's got some victim mentality. This could be somebody you're dating, or they could be being childish because you're dating somebody new, okay? Because somebody's going back out in the market right now here, water signs. As for somebody, yeah, you're standing your ground, you're saying no, okay? You're walking away from people and things that no longer serve you. Yeah, some of you could be seeing 1111. It's activation for twin flames, soul contract, divine timing, synchronicities. So some of you, your intuition here is telling you that a twin flame is on the horizon for somebody here, okay? But this twin flame could be confused as hell. ¿Cómo sé? Okay? Because somebody here could only give when it's convenient. Yeah, you got controversy. There's a lot of drama or scandal or disbelief. Something was hidden, things were revealed to you here. That took place in the past, okay? That you was dealing with the Joker. Somebody was running away here because there's been some form of justice or karmic justice, okay? With somebody here that could have been a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Yeah, because subconsciously you want to know if it's real love or the real deal, okay? You want true bond that's unshakable. You want a divine union, but somebody's then been used and discarded here, and that's why you have to move on to calmer waters, because you're somebody's drug, but they're very possessive with you here, okay? And that's ruining the relationship, water signs. Some of you are planning to text somebody, but you're hesitating here. So you're trying to strategize, because somebody wants to take you out, but it's somebody who's very possessive. So pre-warned is pre-armed. Someone's definitely underneath some form of spiritual attack here, water signs, because they got karmic triggers, spiritual awakening, shadow work, divine protection though, because somebody could be sending you a message with apology or wanting to meet up or want a heart-to-heart conversation. But some of you have decided to look within for your inner knowing, your self-awareness, and you're being honest with yourself that somebody here is having a love affair, or you're dealing with a player or a third party, or somebody's hooking up and possibly even caught STD, okay? That's for somebody. But someone's definitely underneath some form of spiritual attack, okay? So I'm going to actually pull the cards from who could be sending you a spiritual attack, or somebody could be sending you the evil eye. So let's see, this is for water signs, Sun, Moon and Venus rising. But the truth is going to come out. Yeah, blackmail. Someone's trying to dig up dirt on you to use later here, water signs, okay? In the past, somebody here could have possessed an amulet. You need to have it blessed and protected though, because subconsciously somebody is hating on your body image, your exercise routine, okay? Somebody's envious how you look, alright? Yeah, some of you might need to use a pirate. It helps shield you from the harmful effects of technology can have in your mind and body, because somebody here could be working with computers. But some of you definitely need to keep a protection power on with you, okay, to protect yourself, because somebody is trying to send negative energy towards you that you could have some unexplained freak accident. Yeah, this is coming from an earth sign, Virgo, Capricorn or Taurus. And some of you might need to use an amethyst. It's a psychic protection and it controls spiritual energies while dreaming, and it can help with insomnia and nightmares as well, because somebody is secretly jealous and hating on your romantic relationship as well. So somebody could have even sent negative energy towards your relationship for your relationship to end, okay? Or for you not to be with your partner, or to cause arguments with your partner. That's for somebody. Tell me about this vibe here, okay? Because somebody here, Virgo, Capricorn or Taurus, is sending you negative energy here, okay? And they're sending you even negative energy towards your relationship. Some of you could have been getting away, relaxing, having fun, okay? That's for somebody, okay? But somebody wants to apologize, like I said, from the past, but they're arrogant, they've got rash actions here, they're insincere. And you blocked him. You're getting blocked on top of a block here. Moved on. Nothing to say to these people, and you want them to stop calling you, okay? Somebody's sipping here because there's rumours and gossip, and somebody's being nosy here, water sign, trying to get into your business. But you're blocking these people, okay? Subconsciously, your intuition's telling you to block them and move on. Yeah, somebody's going to be shattered, broken. Somebody definitely could be having nightmares because they know they failed. They feel like a failure. Because at the bottom, there is isolation. Somebody is feeling rejected. They're being left alone. But it's self-inflicted because somebody's been coming across as salty, bitter, angry, and very petty. So some of you are going to be moving on, walking away from people and things that no longer serve you here. That's for somebody. Let's see what other message here for water signs do you need to know. Sun, Moon, and Venus rising. Yeah, some of you are keeping up appearances. Keeping up appearance and acting like everything's fine. But in the past, somebody was trying to clear the air or clear up some misunderstanding through communication, but subconsciously, you're exposing the lies. The truth will eventually be exposed here, water signs, because you've got all your authentic vibes. You're going to find someone who resonates with your authentic vibes as well here, water sign. Oops, that's went over. Should I see my flip? Oh, it's the one that turned over. Yes, your authentic self is telling you here. You be your authentic self, showing true self courageously here, because somebody's going to end up broken though, having nightmares, because they're going to fail, okay? Because you're going to be exposing the lies, okay? Because somebody here is trying to keep up some appearance and trying to pretend everything's fine, because in the past he was trying to go and say, clear up some misunderstanding. But you got doubt surface. Someone's trust in you is starting to waver here, water signs, because somebody could be getting this cold shoulder. Somebody's deliberately distancing themselves and hiding some form of dissatisfaction right now, okay? You could even be temporary distant. The distance in the relationship is temporary for somebody, and things may reconnect later. But for some of you, right now, you could discover some shocking discovery. A shocking discovery is on the way to somebody when they find out the truth. Somebody knowing the truth will set you free. Yep, oh hell no, someone's saying. So let's see, keep up appearance. Because they're clearing the air. But subconsciously, you're going to be exposing the truth, okay? The lies that's being said. The truth will eventually be exposed here, because for some of you right now, he's not your person, he's your unpaid lesson, okay? Some folks come into your life just to show you what you'll never accept again. He's not the one, he's exhibit A, okay? This person that could be betrayed you, lying, cheating, okay? In the past there though, it seems like you're not hard to love. You're just emotionally constipated. It's got someone saying, I'm so confused. You shouldn't have to beg for affection, water signs, like a houseplant asking for water. Love is complicated. Their avoidance is. Flush them out, because love isn't complicated, okay? It's their avoidance that's complicated. Flush them out, because they're exposing their lives subconsciously. The bare minimum is not romantic, it's lazy. Texting back is not a love language. Showing up without emotional depth is not effort. Stop giving Oscars for performances that wouldn't even get a call back, okay? Because somebody's giving you the bare minimum here, okay? And subconsciously, you know this. But you need to be your authentic self here, okay? And show your true self courageously, water signs. Because if their love language is chaos, it's time to mute the whole conversation. Drama, silence, jealousy, games, they don't need a translator, they need a therapist. You deserve peace, not plot twist. And that's what somebody's coming towards you with, a plot twist to repeat some form of cycle. Because at the bottom here, you don't need closure. What you need is a nap, a snack, and someone hotter. Stop rereading the text and fantasizing a reunion here, water sign. Closure is overrated. Let karma handle it. You've got better things to do, like strive, okay? That's for somebody. So, somebody definitely needs to let go, let God, okay? Stand your ground. Some of you may even have to block certain people from coming in, okay? Or contacting you. That's for somebody. What other message for water signs do we need to know? Sun, Moon, and Venus rising. Some things aren't about you. You're not being good enough. They're just not right for you here. Some things aren't about you not being good enough here, water signs. They're just not right for you, okay? And for somebody here, you've come farther than you think, okay? So don't let somebody try and bring you back to where you started from. Because someone said, I thought we had more time. Okay, subconsciously, you thought you had more time with somebody, but time seemed to have run out, because time and tide and here and wait for no man. And you're both waiting for the other to make the first move here. But for some of you, it's all about the drama. So somebody could be waiting for you to contact them, because they could be waiting forever, because it seems like you don't want to speak to them, you could have blocked them, okay? Your intuitions was telling you, say, not to turn back, okay? But somebody's realizing that losing you taught me love isn't about possession, because it was somebody who was very possessive with you, trying to tie you down, or trying to make you feel trapped, or even trapped in your head. But you have to set yourself free from somebody who was doing this to you. Let's see what other message here for water signs, Sun, Moon and Venus rising. What other message for water signs do they need to know? Yeah, you was in a love triangle. Somebody had a hidden emotional entanglement that was present, okay? Had in a third party situation here, water signs. That was the perception, that was a lie. And for some of you, when they're coming back, they've got ulterior motives. Someone may be getting close to you with hidden intentions here, okay? They may be trying to put you in a third party situation, but silent understanding. There could be some unspoken understanding that creates a deep connection between you at one point, but somebody here is going to get a new alliance, okay? Yeah, you're not going to go back to somebody else. It seems like new alliance will bring new support and opportunities. So somebody's going for something new, because somebody is bridging the differences. There could be culture differences that bring both challenges and growth to you both, but somebody has been keeping secrets here, water signs. Somebody's got in secrets, or somebody's trying to ask you to keep one. But somebody is carrying some silent resentment. The unexpressed feelings of dissatisfaction are simmering beneath the surface here. So somebody's being two-faced, okay? They could be even smiling in your face and pretending everything's okay, but then stabbing you behind your back. Let's see what time period this could be taking place for water signs, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. For some of you, 6 months from now. Somebody could even be pregnant. Yeah, somebody could even take place by winter, or somebody could have got pregnant around winter. Okay? But 6 months from now, what's in the dark's going to come to the light. Someone's going to find out somebody put them in a third party situation. Okay? Any other message here for water signs? Somebody seems to be making the same mistake, expecting a different result here. Yeah, you need to choose with love, because love is the most powerful force. Choose love over fear, and your life will transform right now here, water signs, because at the bottom, somebody is stepping into divine timing. What's meant for you won't pass you by. You just need to trust the delays. They're aligning your path right now. So every rejection sometimes is God's protection. And for somebody here, face what you've avoided. Avoidance is a chain in disguise. What you're not willing to face still controls you here, water signs. So somebody might need to face the fear. Do it anyway, because change your fate. Your story isn't fixed, it's unfolding with every choice you make. Claim your power and write a new ending here, okay? Because some of you are writing a new ending. You're writing an ending for a new alliance. Some of you are no longer waiting, okay? Because you're fed up of all the drama. You're fed up of somebody here that could even be very possessive, okay? Somebody here needs to stop carrying what isn't yours here, water signs. You're taking on emotions, guilt, and weight that were never yours. So give it back and be free, okay? Let go, let God. Because some of you are trying to be mediators on somebody else's behalf. And you always say, somebody could be shooting the messenger, okay? Because they're coming with some message towards somebody else on somebody else's behalf, okay? But it's like when somebody's going through karma, water signs, and you kind of get yourself involved, it kind of backfires on you too, so be careful. Choose wisely who you actually speaking on their behalf, because if you're speaking on the behalf of somebody who is in the wrong, okay, then you're the one who's going to look foolish, okay? Especially if they're not told you the whole truth. That's for somebody. Any other message here for water signs, Sun, Moon, and Venus rising? Sure, there's 2 decks in here. Yeah, there is. Let's take them out. Okay. This is for water signs. Sun, Moon and Venus rising. Water signs. For somebody here though, it seems like you could be seeing a synchronicities of numbers, because it keeps coming out numbers. Okay, that's it. Yeah, you've seen the red flags. There's been signs of cheating and deception around you here, water, that somebody put in a third party situation. And for somebody is thinking about you. They could be crying, being nostalgic, missing you because you moved on. Okay? Yeah, for some of you it is again deuces. You're fed up, you're cutting ties and you're walking away from people and things that no longer serve you. Okay? But somebody's going to try and pop up and surprise visit or reach out in person here. And it could be a new alliance here. Somebody new that's coming into your life. Okay? Who's coming to bring you some form of support. But on the bottom, somebody could be unemployed, broke, fired, or living beyond their means here. And this is conflict resolution somebody wants. Want to compromise or make amends. Could have want a positive outcome. So somebody could be planning here, but it could have been returned back to sender because somebody's definitely underneath some spiritual attack. They're going through karma. It's divine intervention. Somebody needs to face their demons right now here, water signs. Okay? That's for somebody. If it resonates with you, please like, share, subscribe. Let's see, what message does Spirit want to tell you now regarding this situation? Because the red flags are there, okay? There have been deception and betrayal. Somebody's repeating a cycle here, okay? You don't need closure. You need to stand your ground, okay? You might have to block somebody because somebody's trying to send negative energy towards you, because somebody here is underneath some spiritual attack here, or somebody's dealing with some shadow work. Yeah, making it your mission to accept all parts of you, the good and what you perceive to be your imperfections. Don't look for any outside validation. It's already within you here, water signs. Once you realize your true beauty and potential, you'll never doubt yourself again. Because somebody here, you could have trusted your intuition, but someone was trying to get you to doubt it or to come back to a situation that you know, say wasn't good for you. So let go of the old and make way for the new. You may find yourself being distracted by random thoughts, fears or doubts, but don't allow yourself to be governed by them. Simply observe and choose to take aligned action and choices here, water signs. And at the bottom for all of you, slow down and take your time. There is no need to rush. Everything you are already doing, your part. Trust that what belongs in your life is already making its way towards you in divine timing here, water signs. If this resonates with you, water signs, please like, share, subscribe. I send you love and light. Namaste.